Oh, look at that beauty. The first time I laid eyes on her, I fell in love. With her two big bustling dual 215 horsepower engines, we ran the lake all summer. But then tragedy struck. Oh no, what am I gonna do? Right, so I've had the greatest idea. It's why don't I just take my 1503 engine out and just build a workbench over there and set it on the workbench and work on it in the corner of my garage at my leisure. So I think that's what I'm gonna do. It was at this point I realized I still don't know what I'm gonna do to take my engine out. But then I came up with a plan. To lift the engine out of my hull, I shall build a mighty crane, 9 foot tall with a girth of 10 foot, powered by a Harbor Freight chain hoist. All right, so when you ain't got a truck and you need to carry a bunch of wood, you just improvise. So you have it sticking out the windows, the back windows, the side windows, the sunroof, whatever you can do to get it home. Just stay slow on the interstate, on the right lane, easy way home, you got it. So I've got all the wood I need, and I've got a Harbor Freight chain hoist in there. So my plan is I'm gonna build this crane here. I'm gonna set it up right here. I'll pull my boat in right here and lift the engine out. What could go wrong, right? At all. So I just want to show you what I have so far. So these are the main side support legs. Those are the feet on that end. So how I've got this put together is this top part, the 2x6 is going to fit on this ledge here. So they'll be supported on this ledge, and I'll have a brace piece. And so I put every foot, I put 2 of these 3-inch screws all the way down on both sides. So it's on this side and on the other side. I've alternated. So if there's 2 screws on this side, on the other side there's 2 screws 6 inches in. So on both sides, 1 foot down, there's 2 screws. That may be overkill, but I wanted these to really be like one piece. Can't see it on this, I've got my tool in the way, but on this one it's the same thing. This feet here, the 2x4s slot in between this, and it's a pretty tight fit. I took a little time to try to make sure they had a tight enough fit to get them in or wasn't too loose. So it slots in, and then I drilled a 1/2-inch hole all the way through, and I've got it bolted. So that'll hold that in place, but when I take these things apart, I can just unbolt it, pull that piece out when I store it. So I don't, I wanted to be able to store this out of the way when I'm not using it, but I have it anytime I want. And then the support pieces, I also wanted to have, in the idea of making this portable, the feet would come off and this come off. So what I'm gonna do here is I've got my support piece cut where it rests on that, and the top I'm gonna have another 2x4 here, and I'm gonna try to make sure they get a tight fit, and I'm still figuring out whether I want to how I'm going to secure those to where I hope to not to have to physically bolt, screw them in. So I may end up having to do that though, but same on that side, same on that side. I've got my cross beam together. It's 2 2x6s. I think that'll be plenty. I put this across a couple boards and walked on it myself. All right, I got the driveway cleared out. We're about to get ready to set up the gantry crane. First I'm gonna get this door off, and after we do that, then we'll get the gantry crane out. I may scoot the boat back some to get a little bit more level, and then we're gonna try to pull the motor with the gantry crane that we built. So yeah, there she is. It's a pretty day. Okay, so help has arrived. I think the goal here is to try to prop this somehow while I take these off. So slam back on top of me. It seems pretty heavy. I'm gonna prop it. And we may even strap it somehow, so we'll get this figured out. Let you know what we do. Alright, so we got the engine door out. There's my helper right there. What we did was he held it up on the inside while we took the bolts off of these little hydraulic things here. And then we set it back down and came and undid the bolts here. And then we both lifted it up over and we got off the boat and just kind of set it down right there. He's taking a nice little break. And then now we're going to set up the gantry and get the motor out the damn thing.